This is a quick tip video on how to set up pulse width modulation on U-He's Hive synthesizer. If you're using this synth and you're used to other synths, you might be a little confused on how to make this happen. It actually took me a little bit to figure out when I first got it a few years back. So I just want to show you how easy it actually is to do. First off, let's take a look at some other synths and how easy it is. So if I'm playing the synth, and I've got it set up with the pulse width there, square wave, pulse width, the waveform. Very easy to do. Same thing on another synth. Let's see, which one do I have on here? There we go. You can see, very easy to do. Very easy to do, but when you get to Hive, and we set this to a pulse waveform, okay, what do I do? There's no controls here to actually change the width of the pulse wave here, so what do I do? Well, there's actually a very quick way to do it. All you have to do is come down here, go to constant, and drag this over to the pulse wave. And down here in the modulation matrix, it'll add that right there to the modulation matrix where you're seeing oscillator 1, pulse width. And now I can adjust it from right there. Let's start over again, do the same thing. There's another shortcut to do this as well. Since it's such a common thing to set up, they've actually got a preset right here. You can just go to pulse width control, and it'll automatically set that up, not just for oscillator 1, but also for oscillator 2, if you had oscillator 2 using a pulse width as well. So you're probably wondering why all this trouble hiding this particular feature in the modulation matrix of the synth. Well, actually, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense doing it this way because it is pulse width modulation. So it's, you know, the modulation is what's affecting the pulse wave and creating the effect there. So it's actually a modulation effect. It's just in other synthesizers, it's just been common just to have an assigned slider or knob for that particular modulation. But it makes sense to put in the modulation matrix. So just think about that whenever you're on the Hive synthesizer and you're trying to do pulse width modulation. Just say modulation. Why can't I find this? Oh, it's pulse width modulation. It's part of the modulation matrix, and then just set it up that way and you'll be all set. I hope this video is helpful for you.